down to our right side. We throw open our pants. We reach into our jabin, seize our cartridge, but keep it carrying it down by there. We bring it up. Carry it down to our pans. We prime our pans. We shut our pans. With our passing down to our sword side, we place our cartridge down it. Now we need to do a few more things. We poured everything down. Now we need to seat it at the breech of the gun. Shorting our rammers on our waist belts, we can then ram everything to seat it. Once that's accomplished, we then can return them. Return them back into their place. With all those actions completed, we as soldats can function all together. But when we're facing the enemy coming down range, then we need a few sets of orders to make sure everything works out. Because this is only one file. If we have, I'm not going to go with 1 million, but if we have 500 soldiers or 100 soldiers going left and right, we need a system to make everything happen. We can take a series of commands too. Bring our weapons in front of us then. What you notice, a few things just happened. Me in the second and third rank here, we took a small step over so we could fire between the files. So the man in the front rank took a knee so we don't shoot him in the back of the head. Then we follow that by the command two. Make no mistake, these French soldiers are picking out targets. They're slowly, quietly, and patiently waiting for the command two. Setting a shot downrange. But we can expedite this process with one command, the command two. And we begin going through that process as quickly as we can. It should take a good French soldat about 10 to 15 seconds to reload their gun in its entirety. By the time we're facing the enemy, we may need to adopt different ways of firing. Because here's the reality, that the forces here at Carillon, they are responsible for instead defending against enemies charging at them close range. Instead, they're going to be rather at a distance behind fortifications. The staunch reality is, though, for French soldiers stationed here at Carillon in 1759, they'll actually, while they're stationed here, refortify the heights of Carillon from the year before, the Great Battle of Carillon in 1758, where they defended from the British. Well, they're going to refortify that. Build a large ditch in front of it going 6 feet down, with a parapet, a real parapet, with those 6 feet high, with those abatis and tree branches and whatever we have placed in front, with batteries and bankheads to fire over towards the attacking enemy stationed across this peninsula, ready for General Amherst's invasion in July of 1759. Except we encounter a problem. We have thousands of soldiers stationed along this line. We can't fit everybody firing at the enemy. So we have a different way to do this. So how do you think we're going to fire at the enemy? Do you think each one of us are equal good shots? So we should probably put our chasseur, or our marksman, or our hunter there in the front, right? What do the men behind do? Load and reload. You're exactly right. And so if the enemy is charging at us, and we're in static fortifications, we then have a system to fire by files to make this more efficient with the command two. We prepare to fire by files. The officers still metering out their fire with the commands two. On shoot. Taking aim and boom. What's leveling a shot towards the enemy. The man behind him again passes fusil to him, and we keep this fire going. Give a misfire. We keep going over and over and over again. Whether it be the English charging at us here in Canada or whether it be in the plains of Europe, we can use this circular discipline to load and fire quickly. And these soldiers have experienced from the experience of the Battle of Carrion, these soldiers fired for 7 hours straight. Whether it be the enemy or whatever, still keep going. They would keep firing over and over again until they get the command to. They cease fire.